What is self-love and how can you genuinely cultivate it? Self-love forms the bedrock of self-confidence, self-esteem, and a contented life. It means embracing every aspect of yourself, including your imperfections and insecurities, and recognizing your inherent worth just by being. You don't need to change or prove anything to be worthy. You're already complete as you are. It's akin to the unconditional love we feel for a puppy or a baby. They're lovable simply because they exist, and so are you. Let's delve into the essence of true self-love today, because it's only through this that you can truly thrive. Without it, you'll hold yourself back, lacking in confidence and belief. But when you genuinely love yourself, you can confidently pursue your dreams and shape your life according to your desires. The first and most crucial step in self-transformation is changing your self-talk. Self-talk is how we communicate with ourselves in our minds. Often, we're our own harshest critics, with this inner voice stemming from our insecurities or external influences. But to embark on the journey of self-love, you must first recognize this self-talk. Identify the negative remarks you make to yourself and replace them, adjusting your thoughts and language, which will ultimately reshape how you see yourself. The reality is, we all inhabit our own minds. For example, consider someone who is objectively attractive and receives compliments. Yet, if they don't believe these compliments and feel insecure, viewing themselves as unattractive, that perception becomes their truth. External validation holds little weight when they don't believe it. They adhere to their internal dialogue. Cultivating positive self-talk is essential. It's the first step in healing your relationship with yourself and learning to love yourself genuinely, even if it feels strange initially. With repetition, these thoughts become ingrained, making you truly believe in them. Positive affirmations have great power. Saying them aloud reinforces their truth to ourselves. Number 2 is introspective journey. Involves delving deep into your psyche, much like an archaeologist uncovering the roots of your beliefs, including insecurities and self-criticism. By exploring where these beliefs originated and confronting your fears, you illuminate the darker aspects of yourself. This process encourages reflection on why you hold certain beliefs and empowers you to shed outdated narratives that no longer serve you. Though challenging and emotionally draining, shadow work is an ongoing journey of self-discovery, where you gradually unravel layers of self-awareness through practices like journaling or meditation. With this understanding, you can compassionately acknowledge the protective mechanisms developed in childhood and opt for a more positive outlook, letting go of the past to embrace personal growth and transformation. Number 3, learning to genuinely practice forgiveness and compassion towards yourself and others is crucial. True love involves both compassion and forgiveness. If you truly love someone, you can forgive them, even though it's challenging for many. Holding grudges prevents forgiveness, but ultimately, you can only love others as much as you love yourself. By practicing forgiveness and compassion towards both yourself and others, you cultivate the ability to love unconditionally. Honestly, you're going to have so much more inner peace once you learn to forgive others. You don't want to hold that burden in your heart for the rest of your life. It is actually hurting you. Not being able to forgive someone is like drinking poison and hurting yourself and expecting them to be hurt, expecting them to feel pain. But the truth is, they are detached from this. Whether they feel guilty or not, that's on them. But what you're doing to yourself is you're hurting yourself. The longer you refuse to forgive them, the longer you hold on to that grudge. Why would you stay suffering when you can just simply have it in your heart to let it go and finally feel at peace? The 4th step is embracing your new identity, the identity of someone who loves themselves completely and unconditionally. Reflect on how you express love to those around you. Consider your actions and treatment towards others, including your pets, whom you love unconditionally. Apply the same level of love and care to yourself. Imagine how your day, week, and interactions with yourself would differ if you truly loved yourself. Create a list envisioning the version of yourself who truly embraces self-love and begin living as that person. Visualize yourself in this role and start embodying it immediately. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion. What activities would you choose today out of self-love? How would you carry yourself? Enter a room? What would you wear? All these aspects contribute to the new identity you must step into, because that's who you are becoming. Okay, now it's time to blend in this new identity. Begin identifying the self-care habits, rituals, and behaviors associated with this identity, and gradually integrate them into your life. Kickstart the process by establishing those perfect self-care routines and self-love habits. Take a moment to reflect. What activities bring you joy? Which ones make you feel cherished? Consider the behaviors of someone who genuinely loves themselves. They might prioritize healthy eating, exercise, and self-improvement. Additional self-love practices could encompass journaling, affirmations, meditation, yoga, and consistent self-care rituals like skincare routines in the evenings. Whatever actions uplift you and foster feelings of love, start weaving them into your daily routine. Jot down your plans for each day and the week ahead, and commit to implementing these changes gradually. Here's my final advice for your journey of self-love. Focus on progress, not perfection. This journey is likely to last a lifetime, a continual deepening of self-love. Sometimes all it takes is small steps forward. Any progress, no matter how small, is a victory. Keep in mind that growth is not always straightforward. There will be moments when you feel great about yourself, followed by setbacks. These ups and downs are natural parts of the journey. What's important is to understand the ultimate goal: to cultivate unconditional, empowering self-love, making you virtually invincible. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress along the way. Perhaps this year, you love yourself more than last year. Celebrate those small victories. Embrace the gradual growth of your confidence, and you'll eventually reach your desired destination. Now, share with me on a scale from 1 to 10 how far along you feel in your self-love journey. 1 signifies the lowest point, feeling disheartened, while 10 represents basking in self-love and radiance. Personally, I feel like I'm at around an 8.5, feeling genuinely positive about myself. Of course, there's always room for improvement, so that's where I'll place myself. Feel free to comment below and let me know where you stand on this scale from 1 to 10.